So good morning, everybody. I'm talking a little bit low. This is Dan Bartlett coming to you live from June Lake, California. And right now I've got that asteroid. It's a near-Earth object. SW is the nomenclature, and it's 2020 SW. And right now I've got it flying by over here on Sequence Generator Pro. Keep watching. We're doing 1 second intervals. And you can see it. Oh, my cursor's not there. You can see it flying in the upper right-hand corner. I don't know how I'm going to get a cursor on you on that. And she is going quick. I've been running 2 second intervals. Let's see if I can center it. She's right here. And now I'm going to 1 second intervals. This thing it goes out of the frame fairly quickly. And what we're seeing is maybe a 10-meter sized block or rock that is just whizzing by us at extreme speeds, almost 8 kilometers per second, faster than a speeding bullet. Now let's see where we can show you again. It's going upper right-hand corner, and it's between, you can see it. Again, I've been running 2 second intervals, and it's been quite peaceful, but it looks like I'm going to go way outside the boundaries of this 2 degree by 3 degree frame. Okay, moved it again. Should be coming to you there. Again, I'm not well equipped. You can't see the cursor. I can. Upper right-hand corner. It's going to be going towards the brightest star of the two, right? And again, these are 1 second intervals. What scope am I using? Good question. Let's take a peek. Right now, I'm using a RASA 11, and it's made by Celestron, a Roe Ackerman Schmidt astrograph, and the camera is a ZWO ASI 294 MC Pro. Horrible amounts of smoke all day. I didn't even think it's going to get there. Let's go back to this again. You can now see it. I just went between the two stars. I'm at 100% power right now. The field's a little bit longer, so if I go out here, you might get a better view. And it's that faint smudge. And I think I'm going to go back to 100% because it's a little bit better. Okay, if I take longer intervals, it leaves a streak. And you know how us astrophotographers are. We don't like streaks. We don't like meteors. Well, we do, and we don't like them in our pictures. Okay, I've got this thing. It's going to automatically reframe itself at 12:30, putting the asteroid in the bottom left-hand corner. This is fun. I am running on a mount, and this is where we're looking at right now on SkyX. Oh my gosh, I don't even think that's correct. But wait, here we are. We are near the meridian, and those yellow zigzag lines are the plate solving slash the TP link that I ran to set up the telescope to make sure it was aligned. So this is where we're aiming for. Let's see if we can get some constellations so you can see that a little bit better. Constellations aren't there. Let's display those. And there we go. So she's dropped down into Perseus, that bullseye pattern. Did I say Perseus? Boy, I'm wrong there. Pisces. She's come out of Pegasus in the Great Square, and she's dropped down here. She's going to go really quick. In fact, I'm going to lose it before the night's off. Let's see where she is now. Taking a look. We may have lost her. There she is. Upper right-hand corner. Let's see. It's a blur. Again, you have to watch it move. I could go to 200%. Why don't I do that? I'm going to go 200%. It's a no-no, but hey, at least we can zoom in on her. Let her move. Okay. There it is. At 200%, you can see that blur. I do detect some irregularities in its shape. Again, it may be as small as 3 meters, as big as 10 meters, thereabouts. It got blurry right here. She has brightened up. Yep, overlap that thing right there. 8 more minutes. I will lose the field for a moment, and then it'll reposition itself. Now that you see it, maybe we can keep focused on it right here. Again, 1 second intervals. So bright enough to be seen. And closest approach is supposed to be around 11:18 Universal Time. For California, we subtract 7 hours. So that's about 3:18 and, well, do the math, 4:18 in the morning. I guess it is early. Right now it is 12:23 in the morning. Again, upper right-hand corner, not much to see. I will be putting all of these together into some animated program, probably Blink in PixInsight, and then animated. And maybe I could put this on a regular YouTube channel, regular program, as opposed to live. Pretty neat. When we lose it, I'm going to show you a plot in the old Sky Safari, not Sky Safari. Oh, geez, what's the name of the program? Starry Night Pro. Sky Safari, I guess, does own it. Upper right-hand corner, still fairly bright. For those people who've lost it, let's zoom in on it again. Right in the corner. Wait, let me get this thing out of the way. You can't see that, but I can. All right, wait. Which one's moving? Keep watching. Which one's moving? Is it this one? Yeah, it is. So it's lined up now. Again, when we lose it for until 12:30, so again, this thing has picked up so much speed. Although I've had it lined up pretty well since 11 o'clock, it's pretty funky. I've now gone to 1 second exposures. Boy, it does get really weird in shape. So I'm going to go to start the Starry Night and show you a flyby if you were on this rock looking at the Earth. I did put the orbital elements into the program, and it's kind of fun to watch. I'll try and do that for you. Again, we'll move it, we'll lose it, and pick it up again at 12:30. Well, it got really bright there. Fairly stable night. Upper right-hand corner. This is 200%. That's why it looks so shitty. Did I say that? There it is. It's going to almost overlap that bright star, fairly bright star in the upper right-hand corner. Speaking of brightnesses, its magnitude supposedly right about now on the chart that I got from JPL. Thank you, JPL. Its brightness at 12:30, which is 07:30, is approximately 13.5, 13.4 magnitude. Now, that was estimates, of course. And it's going. I'll see if I can pick up. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to pick up Starry Night Pro, but I'll do my best. I didn't have this planned. Okay, upper right-hand corner, the last thing, right below the 100% mark. We will definitely lose it. Upper right-hand corner. Again, this is a ZWO ASI MC Pro, so it's a one-shot camera. This will be in color when I do some processing. However, I got zillions of frames. Okay, so for 4 minutes, we've lost it. Let's see if I can get something else here. Okay, I want to make sure the audio is there, as you still hear me. Maybe. I know you got a black screen, but give me a moment. And window capture, I think that's it. Is it? We're going to go for a new window capture. Okay. And I'm going to find it for you. Stay with me. Stay with me. I got it. Yeah. All right. So, okay. So what we've got here is Starry Night. And on the program, really nifty, I've got real time. Again, I plotted the orbital elements in the palette, which you may not be able to see, but it is going. I'm going to the asteroid, and I'm going to go there. So we are off. We are now on the asteroid itself. How neat. Let's take a look at the Earth from our position. The estimated distance of this thing, as I'm sure you're aware, is less than 7% of the distance from the Earth to the Moon. That's pretty cool, but I like to think of it as almost 5 Earth diameters. And you may not see it right now, but there it is. What? There's the Earth. We're riding along with it. And you can't see it because we're in the night sky. So lucky for us, it's not passing in front of the Earth, it's passing behind the Earth. So the whole asteroid is lit up. All right, now what am I going to do with this? I'm going to back it for minutes, and let's go back in time and see where it was. Okay, we're running back in time. 1 minute at a time. We are at 5 hours universal time. 3 hours. 2, 1, 0. So that would have been, what, about 5 o'clock this afternoon. And we're getting further away. Now, let's do the fun thing. Let's go forward. Okay, this was yesterday. And now we're going forward. Now, it's hard to see the Earth. I can close in on it, but I want the perspective of what does the Earth look like from the asteroid. Okay, and remember, we're killing time right now because the telescope will realign itself, solve it, and get us back into it. But right now, take a look. Zooming right by it. That's 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5. Looks like it's getting closer. Yeah, and wow, this is fun. This is absolutely fun. So neat to see a very old Starry Night Program Pro do something that most programs can't do. You can't put the orbital elements in and things and then ride along with it. So say goodbye. September as this thing whizzes by. I understand this thing takes all the plotted information and uses some of Newton's laws of physics and changes its orbit. All right, let's go back to the real thing. All right, where were we? All right, here we are. Well, let's go and let me do some playing to get us back in so we can watch this thing fly by some more. Okay, first thing I want to do is get us back down to full frame. I'm looking down here, and it says here waiting till 12:31. So I guess we're going to sit here and wait a little bit longer. So about another minute. At the same time, what do we got going on? Well, we could look at that telescope again. That'd be fun. So there it is. Check it out. There is the Rowe Ackerman Schmidt Cassegrain 11. It's got an f2.2 focal length, or about 620 millimeters. It does have an ASI 294 on the front part. And we have had so much smoke all day, I didn't even think we'd get some clarity in this. The moon was red. The sun you could hardly even see. All right, let's go back to where we were. Because right now, she is now, you can't see it, but we're plate solving. I guess when you do this live presentation, you don't get all the little goodies. So right now, Sequence Generator Pro is plate solving. It just is making sure it's perfectly aligned with what time I put in. And then once we get it, we'll do it 1 second intervals and try and pick the asteroid up again. All right, it's integrating, it's doing it. So somewhere in here, I'm going to do this. Good. This centers the image of what we got. Basically, it's a 1.9 degree field by 3 degrees. So somewhere in here. Now down in this corner should be it. We're going to look for it. I'll get a little bit more magnification. And again, I don't have the magic cursor I see so many people use. So we're going to go down here, and I know it's down here somewhere. I'm going to look for something to move. just as we did before. All right, where's the magic? Where's the magic? Well, you might see it before I do. This is half the fun. Okay, wait. Let me go down to 50%. 50%. Oh, it's in here. Remember, it's about 13.5 magnitude. I'm looking in this area here. The fun. Oh, once we find it. What I'm doing is waiting for the exposure to download, looking for an object to jump. Gotta be here, unless I did something wrong. I hope to God I didn't. I know what I'm going to do. Let's trickery this. Let's make it easy to find. So what I'm going to do is on the sequencer, I am going to make a 5-second exposure and make that thing jump. Give me a second on this. So let's do a 5-second, maybe even a, we'll make it a 10-second exposure. And here we go. It's going to rotate through it. And we should see a streak coming across. Here's our 10-second exposure right now. Look for a line. Okay, downloading. Oh, where is that thing? Well, there's a nice little blip up there, but that's not it. Oh, I got to do another one. Where is this thing? I may have miscentered. We just had about 10 minutes of glory. Come on, give us another few 10-second exposures. It's going to be a line. Again, that's up there too. I don't know what that is. Makes no sense to me. Do it another 10-second exposure. It's got to be. Yeah, I may have misplugged it in. Oh, that'll be disheartening. Oh, come on. Oh, that should jump out at us. Okay, one more look, 100%. And then I'm going to end the broadcast because if I mess that up, that just is one sad, tired soul. Again, somewhere in here should be a line. Come on. Well, we're going to sign off now because I must have plugged in the wrong centered coordinates. When you do so many of them, you're going to make the mistake. All right, well, for those people who did join us earlier, we did see a zip across. I am going to try and work it out. I'm talking too loud. I'm waking people up. And with all that, I apologize for that horrible ending. And I'm going to stop streaming at this moment. If I get it back, I will